Nations go to war when there's lack of information or when there's misinformation. And I believe that's what happened. And because of that, this place was like a war theater. But today we are all on the same page. We are back to the table. Even after a war, we must go back to the peace table. So I regard this meeting today as our coming back to the peace table. And we, in that spirit, want to assure you that NDE is our parastatal. NDE is not an island. We supervise NDE. So we will do this program as per the NDE Act. We will follow the law. Parliament made the law. We will not break the law made by Parliament. We have an NDE Act. So we meet with you, and in consonance with you, we will look at the program we have. And I want to assure you people that we will do our best, utmost best, so that we all will work harmoniously on this program, which is supposed to lift 774,000 persons, young persons, boys and girls, women and men, out of poverty.
We want the program to follow the law. And I just pray that we continue to be on the same page, because on this, we are not going to allow the ministry headquarters to implement this program at all. And we are simply saying, now that you have come because you are one of us, you will do everything possible for your ministry to continue to have a decent and cordial relationship with committees that oversight you.
The final approval lies on my table. The last and the most important, gentlemen, is that go back and read section 16(1) of the NDE Act. By the instruction of Mr. President, an interministerial committee has already proposed, which we accepted, that local committees must drive this selection process. We cannot stay here. This selection process in this different state. We cannot stay here in Abuja and select 1,000 people per local government. So if you look at section 61, they said the minister shall inaugurate committees, shall constitute committees for the NDA. The Director General of NDA has no such powers to constitute committees. By law, he has no such powers under the law.
Special public works that has to do with engagement of 1,000 youths unemployed in each of the 774 local government is solely the responsibility of NDE. From the planning process up to the execution. The 52 billion that was appropriated by the National Assembly is in NDE. And by the powers given to us by the National Assembly, I, Dr. Nasir Ladan Mohammed, as the Director General, National Director of Employment, owe the prior arrangement as far as this special public works is concerned, including the 20-month State Selection Committee, is null and void. Is null and void. Is null and void.
There's no way we can pass 52 billion naira and then not take interest in how this money will be spent. In fact, only NDE can undertake the procurement process. You can't in the ministry. You can't. The money is supposed to be domiciled in NDE. So how can you even contemplate taking the implementation? Our committees were right to request for explanation on the modalities. We stand by our committees. And the suspension of the program, we are in total support. In fact, any action taken before now is null and void.
I will still stand by that statement of last week. We still stand by the statement of His Excellency the President of the Senate and the Chairman of the National Assembly that the NDE, National Director of Employment, should go back, get ready with their work plan, come back to the joint committee and brief us so let's know what is happening with the recruitment of 1,000 per local government as far as this program is concerned.
So when you now say go back and do your work plan and come, are you telling the Director General to break the law? Are you telling the General to disobey his appointee, which is the President? Are you telling the Director General to disobey his immediate boss, which is the Minister? So that is where, that is where we are on this issue.
There is, as far as I'm concerned, there is no collusion cause. The law is there. He is my supervising minister. His role is to supervise, not to implement and execute. I'm telling you in confidence, I said it before and I'm now saying it. The 20-man state selection committee, I saw it in social media like some of you saw it, and as the chief executive of that agency. Is there justice in this? No. It has been said clearly, mine is to inform me for his own information. But issue of planning execution is principally the work of NDE. As I've said, we have done it before, and we have done it, and we're going to do it now. And inshallah, we're going to do it successfully.
So I will go back to my employer, Mr. President. Mr. President, we give directives. The directives as to execution of a project is not binding on me. The directives of the National Assembly is not binding on me. This is a great constitutional issue that we go to the Attorney General at the end of the day for interpretation. Except, like I said, Mr. President says I should step aside and allow them hijack the process. Because the game, like you have seen today, is simply that they are conniving with a certain functionary of government to design the program, hijack the program against the wishes of Nigerians. Hijack it, and that is what I have been against. And I will continue to stand by that. I am sorry, I apologize, these are very distinguished members, but the law is the law. Our constitution is the constitution. There's only one president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria that can give directives to the executive. And there are no two bosses. The Senate or the National Assembly cannot give directives to the executive and the president gives another directive. There's only one president in Nigeria. There are no two presidents in Nigeria, only one.